Hi, my name is David Fry. I want to welcome you to another MLM leadership coaching session. Leaders are persistent. Now, this is a great video clip of a guy at a summer rock concert who's kind of strange. At least he dances kind of strange. There are a lot of people laughing at him while he's dancing, but he keeps on going. Eventually, another person joins him and starts to dance a little weird too. And finally, a third person joins him, and then something magical happens. Watch this. And oh, see if you can spot the guy in the red Speedo underwear wearing a grandma hat. Okay, here it is. Leadership is persisting in doing the right things, having faith in the outcome, regardless of the obstacles. Now, I like this video because it's a great example of how a team in network marketing is started and grown. The guy with no shirt starts dancing on his own. He looks kind of strange, and people are laughing at him, but he doesn't care. He has no fear. Regardless of what people think of him, he just keeps on dancing. You know, fear is the #1 thing that holds people back from becoming leaders in network marketing. More specifically, people's fears of what other people will think of them is the #1 obstacle to becoming successful in business. Persistence overcomes fear. Once you do something over and over and over again, the fear goes away. The guy that was dancing in this video had no fear and no inhibitions. True leaders have faith that they'll achieve their desired outcome if they just persist in doing the right things regardless of what people think of them. Leaders understand that persistence is more important than intellect, skills, or charisma. At first glance, you wouldn't say that the guy dancing in this video had any intellect, skills, or charisma. So why did so many people eventually follow him? Well, because of two things. #1, he kept on dancing long enough to attract a couple of people that wanted to do what he was doing. And #2, he looked like he was having fun. The dancing guy was transmitting a message, and his message was that he was having fun, and people like to have fun. Network marketing leaders know that if they persist in sending out the right message long enough, that they'll eventually attract people that want to do what they are doing. To be a successful leader, you don't have to be smart. This is a very simple business. You meet people, you ask them some questions, and if they're interested, you give them third-party tools that explain your business. If they like what they hear and they're ready to get started, you sign them up. Then you teach them to do the same thing. It's pretty simple. And you don't have to have a lot of skills either. If you can make friends, ask questions, hand out a CD, DVD, magazine, or send someone to a website, you've got what it takes. Some people say you have to be charismatic to be successful in this business. Well, how much charisma do you have to ask questions and give out third-party tools? Not much. Now, don't get me wrong. Having smarts, skills, and charisma are great. But I've known a lot of smart, skilled, and charismatic people in business who quit after they encountered their first no from someone. But give me a persistent person, someone who keeps on going like the Energizer Bunny regardless of the obstacles, and I'll give you someone who will eventually hit the highest pay ranks of their company and become a revered leader in the business. Persistent wins out over skills any day. Leaders are able to work independently without help, even when times get tough. You know, sometimes this can be a lonely business when you're starting out. You'll bring a bunch of people into the business and they don't duplicate, and you'll wonder if you're building your team all by yourself. Leaders are self-starters and they're self-sufficient. Leaders have a dream so powerful that they'll go it alone long enough until they build an organization of followers. Leaders don't need constant help. They aren't always on the phone with their upline. My best leaders have never really asked me for any help. They might call me up from time to time for advice, but they're able to build their teams independently, and that's what leaders do. Leaders know if they do what is right long enough, eventually the right people will follow. Listen, every leader has their own ratio. By ratio, I mean the number of people that duplicate versus the number of people that join you in your business. Your ratio might be 1 to 20 or 1 to 10. I don't know what your ratio is, but I do know that you have one, and that if you're persistent with introducing people into your business, some will begin to duplicate and go on to become significant leaders in the business. Leaders have faith in their outcome. They know that their leaders will emerge if they just continue to be persistent. Persistence is one of the crowning qualities of a true network marketing leader. Now remember, if you want to become an MLM superstar and rise to the highest levels in your company, you need to become a leader. And leadership isn't a title that's given to you. It's earned by working hard to develop the attributes and qualities of leadership. Become a leader and people will follow. My name is David Fry, and I wish you the very best of success in your MLM business.